Good morning, everyone. I'm all dressed up for the Mass of Ash Wednesday to receive my ashes on my forehead with the sign of the cross. I say good morning to you with a special uh, reason. This is the beginning of the holy season of Lent 2012. It's a time of grace. The church invites us to prayer, penance, and almsgiving, our charity toward our neighbor. Prayer, penance, and almsgiving, charity toward our neighbor. It's a time. It's a special time. Uh, I think sometimes we say, "Oh no, Ash Wednesday, Lent, we got to give up things." Oh no, it's a time of joy when our Holy Father made those cardinals in Rome. He asked the cardinals to to show the joy of Christianity to the world, the joy of Christianity. And Archbishop, now Cardinal Timothy Dolan of New York, when he gave to the Holy Father and all the cardinals in the consistory the speech on the new evangelization. New evangelization meaning those who have already been evangelized, but for some reason have drifted away from their faith. When he gave that speech, he said to smile, to show the joy of Christianity too. So the Holy Spirit's working that we put a human, joyful face on our Catholic faith. Oh, and I wanted to have something to show you to begin this season of it, not with a grimness, oh I can't do it, or oh I gotta bear with this for 40 days, but a beautiful, delightful triptych that I found in a thrift store. Here, I'll close it first. Your triptych is 3 panels. The great artists wrote painted the triptychs. Yeah, so people who are big in art know what they are. I'm not that big in art, but I love it anyway, even though I don't understand it all. But anyway, this is a triptych. There. Okay, let me just. Peanut's here. He was laying on my wrist. I'm sorry, Peanut. Anyway, here's Peanut. Peanut, you want it? Since I woke you up, say hello to everybody. Hello. Will you say wave this time? No, he pulls his paw in. He don't worry about him. He's not antisocial. He's my greeter at the door. He overwhelms our visitors. He's just so excited to see it. Okay, here's a triptych. Okay, let me open it up, ladies and gentlemen. Ta-da! Okay, look at that. I wish you could see the smile on their faces. They're just delightful. This is Blessed Mother and holding her son Jesus, and they're just gleaming with joy, and it's just a lovely thing. Even the colors and the grain of the wood, everything is simplicity and joy and happiness, and that's the way our faith should be, and it will be more simple. I wish I could hold this for you forever. Next we could, okay, put it over here and you can look at it. Why? You don't have to look at this horse face here. Okay. Let me see. Can you? No, it's not. You can't see their. Anyway, it's just there's radiant, and it's just beautiful. The lines are. There's nothing superfluous. It's just simple, basic things, and that's what Lent is. We get back to the basics, back to living within the rhythm of our own bodies, um, uh, listening to our heartbeat, so to speak, listening to the tick of the clock because the TV isn't on, maybe because we chose to live in a recollected and quiet, silent presence, awareness of God's presence in our lives. It's very basic. It's the food, because the food's more simple. We enjoy it more. We're hungry. Today we fast. That for us adults, 14 to 65. We're obligated to fast and abstain from meat. Fasting for us is 1 full meal and 2 little meals. But it's a joy. Everything becomes a joy because we are more aware of God's goodness, of the food that's on our table. I was very aware of the toast I ate today, 3 pieces of toast and the coffee. I remember my uncle, Bill, and my dad, they gave up cream and sugar in their coffee for Lent. That made a big impression on me. And our Holy Father says, you know, Benedict XVI last year, which really made a big impression on me too. He asked us Christians, us Catholics and Christians, to follow, to do something special besides the daily duty, offering our everything we do to God as a sacrifice, as an act of love for God and for our neighbor. He says do something more, and there's wisdom there, because if we didn't do something more, like give up coffee, some people give up coffee. I don't know how I would do that. Lord help me, I'm so weak. But sugar in our coffee or whatever, it makes it special. It sort of marks it out. It lends something special, not only for that the making it special, but it calls us to deny our very selves. It calls us. We say, I was doing another YouTube or something, and we want, it's a reflection. We want the truth. We want to know God and know the truth. And the truth is a person, Jesus Christ. And in Jesus Christ we know everything, because He's everything. He's God and man. When we want to know the truth, we have to be pure. We can't be all over the place in our senses, where our senses are just wild, watching any TV show or surfing anything, and oh my God, all the stuff that could pull us into the hole of the slippery slope of sin and temptation. Well, because we can't. There's no focus. Our eyes are like with grease in them or something. We can't see. But when we are clear, when we are pure of heart, of body and soul and memory, even. So a lot of memory things we don't need to think about. We give them to the Lord. All the past is God's mercy. All the future is God's providence. And all the present right now is God's hugging us and loving us and embracing us and give us all we need for this moment. But anyway, we are called to do something really special, something extra than we would do during the year. Now, I know some people are very, very delicate in their health and everything, and we'd always say the church has never asked us to do anything to harm our health. That's the first, or the not first command, the command, thou shalt not kill. We can't supposed to kill other people, but we shouldn't kill ourselves too by bad habits and things like that of eating or drinking or addictions of whatever kind. That might be a time, and one of the preachers did, Father Mitch Pacwa, challenged us all who have maybe some bad habits of smoking or drinking or drug addiction or pornography. He didn't put pornography in there that time, but to work on these during the season of Lent, because Lent, when God calls us to penance, when God calls us to prayer, when God calls us to be extra loving to our neighbor, like the Irish used to say, whenever God gives a baby to the family, a new baby, He gives the pillow along with it. The pillow meaning all that the father and mother need to support that baby and to help that baby grow physically and mentally and spiritually into a good, wholesome, happy person. So when God gives us this call through the church to be extra, to do something extra, and to be to deny our very self something that's made very good but won't hurt our health. Practically help it health. I think all of us, I know I do. I eat too much and all that. Anyway, He'll give us the graces to do it. I'm very excited. So far, what I'm doing now is trying to live my life even with the extra special love and generosity and obedience and promptness. Oh, promptness. Not putting off. First things first. Not putting off what I'm supposed to be doing. The first things, the hard things first. Oh, by the way, God really makes us rocket ships on our, like Mercury with his wings on his shoes there, running. He's running fast. The God Mercury, with his shoes and with his wings on his things. We get tennis shoes with wings on our feet when we run to do God's will. When we run to do it promptly and to please Him. That's the motive, to please Him. It's no fun just doing it out of duty or something, but to love, to do it out, yes, duty, but go beyond the duty, and our obedience is just suffused with soul, with love, and with love everything becomes beautiful. There's no labor, there's no burden, there's no boredom. I'm hardly ever bored. In fact, I have a hard time with people who are bored. I just don't understand it if you're just filled up all the time with doing God's will. What He's going to do next, He's a divine lover, to be aware of that. So to live this moment is very important, and it denies ourselves, because we would want to watch this TV or leave the TV on longer, and or just sit longer when I should be up and springing out of my sofa chair and getting going, answering the needs of my brothers and sisters, even of the pets. It's a greater joy, and we do it better too when we do it with joy and love, to please the Lord and to please others and to please even the pets. I know. Let's see what else I got here. Today when I came home from bringing my godchild to school, to St. Mary's St. Augustine, fourth grader, she's a lovely little girl, Savannah Kay. I went by a bridge that goes, the railroad track bridge, and it's over North Belt West right in Belleville, Illinois here, and I stopped the car, my van, and went over and I pulled out logs and things, and I made a log cross, and so people go swooping by there underneath the railroad track there, alongside there, where the foundation of the railroad track is a cross. I wanted everybody for Lent to keep their eye on the cross, to keep their eye on the ball. The cross is our way. The way of the cross is the way that Jesus has shown us. And He says, if you wish to follow me, and this it has special meaning for this first day of Lent, you must deny your very selves. And that's to deny ourselves isn't a grim thing. It's a joy, because it gives us wings on our feet like Mercury. It makes life meaningful again. We don't have to worry about number one anymore. It's God's worrying about us, Jesus said, seek first the kingdom and His will, and everything else will be given to us. So He's covering me, because I get to live with understanding people who might not have a whole lot, and that's wonderful. It's such a grace to be there with them, and to be even needy at times, so we can trust God more. And it's a joy. And you know what? He never fails us. He'll never fail you, especially those who are unemployed. I've been there. I know. I used to pound my fist on the pleadingly on the altar rail in the old cathedral, right by the arch there in St. Louis, pleading with God to give me a job, to support Cindy, and to support help with the ministry and all that. He came through in marvelous ways. I could tell you lots of stories about my jobs, how wonderful God was to answer that plea. It was before St. Joseph. By the way, you men out there, St. Joseph will help you. He protected the Holy Family. He provided for the Holy Family. He did a really heavenly good job. So he really helped me too, and it's helping me now. I got off on that. Okay, joy. Okay. The main thing is right now is to focus on pleasing the Lord, listening to Him. Come and follow. If you wish to follow me, come on, come follow me. If you wish to follow me, deny your very self. Those are those things that we don't need anyway. Take up your cross. The cross is our daily duty. It's the Father's will for us. Oh, it's exciting. And we do it with love to please the Father. I want to make the Father smile, but I want to make him laugh. And everybody says, laugh? You know, you're not, well, I'm the court jester. I hope the heavenly court gesture. But to make other people smile by making and the Father to laugh too. But anyway, to deny your very self, take up your cross, which is the daily duty, and follow me. And Jesus' whole life was to do the Father's will. So this is what we learn, to do that with even more, with more love and with all our being, and to do something extra. You'll find it. You'll find what to do to deny yourself, and you'll feel so liberated. You'll be running rather than walking and backing into things, and we'll be right in there, down. I tell the men, down, right down the center, you know, with that football, and not, you know, not to just sort of sit there and get clobbered, but to follow Jesus with love. With love. Where's my triptych? With joy. God bless you. Let me see. Can you see it? Can you see that smile? That they're just bright. Those the faces are the thing. They've got radiant. Their halos are radiant too. God bless you. I am so grateful for you. Let's do Lent together. God bless you. Bye bye.